My name is Sonia Gonzalez. I'm a Sonoma State student. This is my 4th year, and I'm doing chemistry research with Dr. Farmer. He's one of the chemistry professors here. And for my research, we decided to do a case study about anti-diarrheal medicine, also known as Loperamide. So one of the most recent cases is Arjun Patel. He's a 29-year-old man who lived in Pittsburgh, and basically what happened was he passed away by taking too much of Loperamide. He did have poisoning from it. He didn't know that he was taking the poor man's drug, and he used over-the-counter Imodium to solve his diarrhea problem. So the drugs were developed in 1976. It was approved by the FDA. Loperamide is the actual drug's name, and then Imodium is over-the-counter, the brand's name. And then so what people found out by is if they take so much of this drug, they can get high, and they can either soothe the withdrawal symptoms that they took from other opioid drugs too. So individuals are misusing and using this drug to get high. Loperamide has been exposed over 90% increase over a 5-year period from 2010 to 2015. There has been 10 reported death cases, 54 cases of serious heart problems with using this drug, and 916 exposures just in the year alone of 2015. So then what people are doing is they're taking 50 times the recommended dosage to get high. The recommended dosage for Loperamide is 16 milligrams and 8 milligrams for Imodium. And what basically they're doing is they're taking around 50 to 100 pills, and each pill has 2 milligrams of dosage in the medicine. So this drug does become fatal. So when they're achieving this euphoria feeling, they are combining Loperamide with other interacting drugs, and they're putting all these pills and tablets inside a blender to create a smoothie. So basically, by overdosing on this drug, there is impaired thinking, there's unconsciousness, and then there's heart and breathing problems. And it does lead to death. And then since there is abnormal heart rate rhythms, basically what's happening is it's messing up your electrical system in the body. It's blocking the calcium and potassium channels. And if you do take so much of this drug, it also blocks your sodium channels. And it's hard for your heart to pump oxygen back into your body since you are taking so much of this drug. And basically, Loperamide is metabolized in the liver like other opioid drugs. And since it does block your calcium channels, it's reducing the gastrointestinal mobility, and then the PGPF fluid transporter, which is the BBB, which is the blood-brain barrier, it's basically pumping out Loperamide back and then reaching your central nervous system. So on my left-hand side, Loperamide, it has rings, it has nitrogen groups, it has a chlorine group sticking out, and it has an alcohol group. And then these three up here is pethidine, diphenyloxylate, and diphenyloxine. And they have rings, they have nitrogens, and they have oxygens. And these three up here are anti-diarrheal drugs. These were first approved earlier in time, and these are higher recommended. They have higher dosage in the medicine. And then these three down here is Demerol, carfentanil, and fentanyl. And these also have nitrogen, they have rings, they have oxygen groups. And these three are other opioid painkillers. And then these have a very similar structure to Loperamide. And that's why when you do take so much of this drug, your body's thinking that it's acting like an opioid in your body. So the current laws, there's not really any current law with Loperamide. The FDA is actually trying to limit the packaging for the drug. They're trying to do either blister pack, they're trying to do single dosage, and then the FDA requested for online retailers to stop selling in large quantities because it is cheap to get this drug and it's very easy access. And then this drug is also in any local drugstore, so it's very easy to get this drug. So there's no really current laws yet. But thank you for coming and listening to my research. Hope you enjoy and have a great rest of your day.